Hello everyone. Amy R here with Prairie Paper and Ink. Welcome back to my face and my card making space. And depending on what platform you are watching this on, I am doing this completely unannounced, unscheduled on Facebook. But if you are watching this on YouTube, it means things actually worked and I was also able to upload it to YouTube. We'll see. I'm literally flying by the seat of my pants right now and just tech issues galore. Everything's wonderful. It's been a great week. Even going live. Even going live has been a struggle. Let's just leave it at that. There have been so many things. So, I'm just going to keep blabbering on regardless because like I said, this was totally unscheduled everything. I have done, I would say no prep work, but I've done some prep work. It's just been chaos. Chaos. So anywho, Simon Says Stamp just had their Sweetheart release, so their January 2024 release. I have it here, sort of organized. I didn't do any die cutting, things like that, because again, it has been just chaos. And it was minus 41 today with the wind chill. So it's been absolutely freezing cold in my garage here. I wasn't able to work in here yesterday because with the wind, it was so cold in here that I was just like my toes were literally freezing. If I had the proper camera setup, I would actually show you guys. Like I have like leggings and sweatpants and thick socks and slippers and I'm bundled up. We're good now. We're good. So I'm going to do a quick little set of swatches because new ink colors were released. I'm very excited. Haven't even had a chance. I just opened them. But we got some new ink colors and then so I'll do quick little swatches and then we'll walk through the release, and if everything works, I'll also upload it to my YouTube channel for the rest of the peeps that don't do Facebook, and then we'll go from there. Also, for those that are watching, let me know how the sound is cuz that was one of my most recent tech issues. Got an entire new microphone set up. So, testing it out so far on my end, it seems great. But until I really start putting it out there and actually going live, we'll see. We'll see. But I figured out some new magical things like that. That's what broke everything. I'm not even kidding. Literally, that's what broke absolutely everything. Was me learning new tech things. So if it's not one thing, it's another. But anyway, new ink colors. Not sure how they're showing up for everyone on my screen. They're looking more green, sort of. They're kind of like, is mist the lighter one? Is it go mist do danger or is it do mist rainbow? I'm not even sure. They're all pretty. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna swatch them. But yeah, on my screen, they look a little more chilly colors. I got too much. And there's going to be random noise and stuff too. I kept the door to the garage open. It's like propped open, so like some of the heat transfer from the house can do its thing. Hello, Belinda. So yeah, again, it is chaotic. It is noisy. It's going to be just a little bit bonkers. But again, welcome to the chaos. I'm just going to keep dealing with it. So yeah, I think Dew is the lightest shade. So I have links. If you're watching on Facebook, they're in the description box above the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, all the links will be in the description box below the video. I'm trying to remember where all the things are. But I've linked to everything. Anyway, these are like aqua green. They're greeny blues, They're kind of more muted, a little deeper. They're pretty. They're pretty from just looking at the containers. But I've got links to all the things. I've done many videos already on swatching and specifically swatching the positively saturated inks. I already have done like videos on. So I'm not going to go like into full depth here because yeah, and they're available on my YouTube channel. I've posted an entire playlist where I've like put all the swatching videos together just to keep everything in one spot. But yeah, I'm just keeping everything just quick and simple. And I just thought I would swatch these. These will smooth out as they dry as well. Like they smooth out, you know, even out, etc. So that was Dew. Yeah, they're just pretty. Just pretty colors. I would kind of call these maybe like, I don't really want to say muted in a sense. They're just not as aqua as, like, these are my 3 favorite, and I'll compare them in a minute. These are my 3 like kind of go-tos, like Seafoam, Surf, and Ocean. So this is a more like greeny, and these are going to be deeper, you know. So okay, already did it, Kathy. Already ahead of you. Sometimes my brain works great. Not always. Definitely not always. It's literal. I'm not even kidding. Chaos. I'm going here. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's been legit nuts. And then yeah, this week we finally got like a whole bunch of snow. Really, really, really cold. Really cold. Yeah. Minus 41 is not fun. So if it's picking up, I've got my space heater going. I'm not turning it off. Like, sorry, not sorry. And same with when my big overhead garage heater goes on. Same thing. I ain't turning that thing off. Otherwise, it's cold and I'll freeze. And I don't want that. Okay, so we did one. Let's quickly do the other 2. And then we'll go on to the actual release. Seems to be working. Everything seems to be working. You know? So this one is Mist. Ooh, these are very like deep colors. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay. So I got them labeled. So Dew, Mist, get out of, there we go. Just wants to be extra sticky. Now clean this off. And I lost, there it is. Okay. So there's that one. And then the last one's Raindrop, which is even darker, which I'm kind of excited to see what this looks like. Okay. So Raindrop's the darkest shade of this trio. Let's get make sure there's nothing on the stamp. Ooh, this one's going to be pretty. Yas. So pretty. Love. Okay. Okay, clean that off. Let me quickly put my little swatch stamp away so I don't lose it and so that I don't forget where it is. And then I can put my Misty away because we're done with that for now. Hello, Patty Sally. Yes. Okay. So we've got the 3 shades. My swatches aren't perfect. I don't care. I don't care. And these will dry back a bit compared to what they look like when you first stamp them. Because again, the Simon says positively saturated inks soften, they dry back. So yeah, these will soften up a bit, lighten up a bit, they'll smooth out, etc. And then to compare them though, yeah, so those are all blue shades. These are, so we got Seafoam, Surf, Ocean, Tide Pool, Tropic, Aegean. These are kind of, I'm going to put them technically between the, like after these ones, before the, like the blue, which is the Marine Cadet Royal. Yeah, these I would put like in this row, most likely. I think. I'm not sure. I was like, they could go there, or they could go like in between the 2, but oh, they're pretty. Very pretty. So I gotta reorganize. How did I have them on my wall? Seafoam. Oh yeah, I was gonna put them in between. That was my plan. So yeah, they just got here. I haven't had a chance to really think. So I might put them in the bottom row, and then I have to shift everything. I'll get to it later. I don't have time right now. Literally everything has been going wrong in my life. So that was the inks. They're beautiful. I'm happy. More colors, the better. So there's the inks, the refills. You can get them individually with a refill, without a refill, set of 3, you know. And again, I got links wherever the links are supposed to show up. So now the actual release. Seems like everything is working. let's just get into it. So we've got the Regal Hearts background stamp, and Simon's background stamps are always red rubber on cling foam. You know, they're made by Stampers Anonymous. Actually makes all of Simon's background stamps. I really like this pattern. I want to heat emboss it and use shimmer powders over it. I just posted a video doing that, and I'm like, I want to do that. I just think it's pretty. So yeah, this is kind of one of those, you know, even though it has hearts in the background, I really want to just, I would use this for anything. Like I consider this like a neutral geometric sort of background because it'll just work just as a little background pattern, you know? So we got background stamp. I'm not going to pile that up there. Then we have this little guy, which I'm pretty sure this was like last year's. I'm not sure how often Simon rotates their freebie stamps. If you're signed up for the Simon Says Stamp like newsletter, I think it's when you sign up for the newsletter, they ask for your birthday. And when your birthday's coming up, you get like an automatic email with like a code for a free set, and it's usually something like this, a little freebie stamp set that you can put the code in when you place an order, and they send it to you. And then after a certain amount of time, they like get a new set. So, you know, obviously, you know, so I'm not sure if it's just every year or if it's like every however many months, you know, I assume every year. But anyway, that's what I assume this little set was from. Because then they just put it into one of their releases when they switch over to something different. So this is the birthday giraffe little stamp set. It's cute. It's got this cute little giraffe like with, you know, ribbon and stuff wrapped around a little balloon. And yeah, I forgot your birthday. Sorry, I forgot your birthday. Happy belated birthday. Yeah, that's cute. I really like that one. We got that one. And then we've got the Hello Robbie, the Love Ribbon set. So it's a 4x6 set. You've got the large and a smaller like ribbon icon, but it's all done with hearts, which I thought was really cute. And then you've got the words, and they've replaced the O's with hearts as well. And then there is a coordinating wafer die set that will die cut everything. So we got that one. And then we've got this one, which coordinates. There was 2 tag dies, I think, that were in last month's release with Simon. With the Smitten release, I didn't even do a release review on that one because everything's been chaotic. Anyway, taglines. So this goes with any tag wafer die, but it also just works for any sort of gift. Stamp it on the inside of your cards, etc. So yeah, I was getting desperate, so at least pretend you like it. If you don't like it, can I have it? You know, just for you because I'm awesome like that. So just the idea is, yeah, to, you know, make a cute little tag to attach to a gift bag, etc. And I like punny little sentiments like this. It's fun. So yeah, you know what this is, so just act surprised. Oh, that I could use on everything, especially when I'm giving gifts to certain people because I'm the worst. I cannot keep those secrets to save my life. I always tell you, I was like, I got you something. Yeah, anyway. So I got that one. And then we've got the Friendship Leafy Cluster. This one, there's a stamp set. There's a coordinating set of wafer dies that will die cut the 2 different clusters and the scripty words, which I really like. I like that. I like this font as well. So I'm like, love it already. And then there's also a stencil set, which I really love. Like obviously you could color these any way you want, but if you like doing like the ink blend, the stencils will nicely line up with both of the, I've got everything like, there we go. So they'll line up with all the things. And then you've got basically 2 stencils. So you get all the different parts and pieces. So yeah, we've got the stencil set, the die set, stamp set. Mixy matchy, do whatever works. And I just keep them all stored together. Just in the packaging, whatever package is the biggest, which in this case is the stencil, and stick everything in there. So yeah, I like it. I like it. It's a little more abstract and it will just work. So I love that one. And then we've got, this one's really cute. It's a lot bigger. I've already seen some finished projects that I think Simon's posted on their Facebook page. And when I looked at it, I was just like, I don't remember that set because I haven't even had a chance to really go over this release yet. And I was like, I don't remember. And then I was like, those projects make them look a lot smaller than I thought they were. Like, they're huge. This thing is huge. So we've got the Hello There Animals. It's just cute, honestly. Great big sentiments, love it. And then there's a coordinating wafer die set that'll die cut the sentiments, the critters, and their accessories. Love it. So you can dress them up, give them little sunglasses, party hats. Like, seriously, how cute is that? How cute is that? So I got that one. And then we've got this one, which is the printmaking hearts stamp set. There have been several sets similar to this over the last year or so that they've released. And the whole point is these are all individual stamps, like one stamp, one stamp, one stamp, and all three together end up making just a fun patterned hearts. Love it. And then there's a whole bunch of sentiments to go in there. I like this like very basic, classic sort of font. So you got, the hearts, sentiments. There's a coordinating wafer die, which will die cut out the hearts. This is another one of those ones though where it's like, ooh, it'll work with this, but like I would use this just to die cut like nice little, like, because they're wonky sort of shapes. Like they're not, very symmetrical like heart shapes. So it's like, oh, these would be cute just to die cut from different like cardstocks, etc., and do backgrounds with that. Create little things. So it's like, you can't go wrong with heart shapes for wafer dies. So regardless though, I like everything. I keep them stored together just so I know where everything is. So that's the printmaking hearts set and coordinating wafer dies. This one I was like, oh yes, did I get all of them? Yeah, okay. This one is gorgeous. This is the Ornate Borders and Frames set. Again, this is a big set. This is like A2 sized. So you got all these different like full frames, and then you got all these different ones that you can use for different borders. And yeah, they're ornate. There's all this just detail, everything. I don't know, the scalloped one is like my absolute favorite. This one's really pretty too. Like, just pretty. And there is a coordinating wafer die set for this, and it die cuts everything. There's dies for all the things. So you can really kind of go all out with this one. And again, the scalloped one, I'm just like, yes, love, love, love. So got that one. And then we're getting into the stencil sets. So we've got this one, which looks like nothing. But when it's done, this is a layering stencil set. And this is the Just My Type friend. They've done other ones in the past. There was a Christmas one. And yeah, it's a set of 4. There are little circles in the corners that you can use to mark on your cardstock so that it makes it easier to line up. Although for the most part, these are pretty simple to line up regardless. But they will build a 2-tone sentiment, and then you can make it a 4-tone like all together. So we've got the word hello to make hello friend. So like hello. I think you can see that. There you go. See hello. And then thank for the thank you. And then friend and you. There we go. So when you put them together, the way they are lined up on here, there's also the coordinating wafer dies to die cut them, which is really nice too, because they will, they'll cut out all the little bits, which I like that. I really like that. So we've got stencil set, wafer die set. So they're Just My Type friend. And then we've got, I'm going to stick it over there. We've got 2 other stencil sets. This is another layering set. This is the Heart Banners stencil set. So yeah, 4 stencils, and it'll create all these different colors, little heart banners. I just thought that was really cute. And I was like, ooh, this will be fun for like quick backgrounds. When the light kind of shines through, you can see it a little bit better. I love it. Love it. So that's the heart banners. And then the last one is the heart blooms. And this one, I immediately, I was like, crackle paste. crackle paste. Just pretty, you know? And again, it's one of those ones that even though the hearts are part of the background, it's like this to me is practically just a good geometric, nice little pattern. You know, I would use this for pretty much any occasion type of card. And crackle paste. Crackle paste. That's what I want to do. So I got that one. And then we've got wafer dies. And like I said, I didn't do any die cutting ahead of this because this was just too many things. Too many things going on. So I've got I think the World of You word die. These are all pretty close to like actual size. So just a good size. So you've got the words and the outline. So you got, I think, the World of You. We have the Sweetheart wafer die, word and outline. And again, apologies, I couldn't get these die cut ahead of time. So much chaos. So yeah, word and outline. And then there's the Hugs and Kisses one. Word and outline. Love it. Love it. And then we've got some greenery, which I'm just like, oh yes. I'll have videos coming using these so that you get a better idea of it. But we have the Gentle Blooms. So it's got the little greenery bits. And then I like the way those flowers are very like organic, I guess. Little roughly layers that you can build to create little flowers. And so that's the Gentle Blooms. And then there's this Leaf Flourish. And I think these two go together just really nicely. Like you could use the blooms with this one and just kind of sprinkle them around. I think that would look really pretty. And this is a nice size. So yeah, you can't go wrong with florals and greenery ever, in my opinion. There's also this one, the Charming Daisy. I'm excited about this one. I like me some like daisy dies. This one has 3 layers for the petals. So they'll layer up, which love. And then you've got a couple layers for the centerpiece. And then you've got the stem and you can add, an extra leaf to it. Love it. This one might become another little obsession where I do multiple videos on it, depending on just where the ideas decide to start spinning. So I was kind of excited about that one. And then this one I thought was really cute. This is the Love Bulb. I get a kick out of this one. Hello, Shauna. So, just cute. You could die cut it from like holographic or silver cardstock. You could die cut it and then take and die cut it from different colors of cardstock and inlay the pieces and not use just the outline. I was like, ooh, you could like die cut in different shades of yellow cardstock. The center part you could die cut from red, still have the outline either white or like silver or holographic. Just really cute, So I just thought that one was, and then, add a sentiment, you light up my life. Yeah, it's just cute. So I got that one. And then we've got the Whirl Diamond Plate. This one, the detail in this. Isn't that cool? I immediately, though, the minute I see ones like this, because this is about A2 sized, it's like, I just want to do tone on tone. Just for subtle background effects. So just die cut, like say my background's going to be just white cardstock. I would die cut this from white cardstock to adhere on top. So you get all that detail, but it would still be kind of subtle and then put my other little die cut stamped images, whatever, on top of that. It's kind of trippy. Just looking at it as a die. I was like, that's fun. It's just a neat little like pattern. So there's that one. And then, oh wait, there's more. Okay. The CZ Design products for this release. Kathy Zielski did this really cute. This is the Friendship Bingo set. Oh, I got a kick out of this. So you've got your like bingo card with all different things. So yeah, like tolerates my craft obsession, knows I will always be there, thinks I'm a true friend, can tell me anything always, shares my love of crafting, thinks I'm really pretty, knows my real hair color. It's just cute. You've got little images that you can use to stamp for your bingo. The word friendship in the script you want. I like the friend freebie. You can stick in the middle. Like, how cute is that? I won when I became friends with you. Like, This is just a really cute little set. There's a coordinating little tiny wafer die set that coordinates with it that will die cut the friendship word, the star, the little circle bingo icon, and the little friend freebie. So that you could like stamp and heat emboss it on a different color cardstock and then pop it up in the center, you know, as your little focal point. It's just cute. So there's that, and then the Bestie sentiment wafer die. Classic Kathy Zielski wafer die, you know. Love it. Love it. I don't know. I gravitate towards her sentiment wafer dies always. I don't know why. The font choice is perfection in my opinion. So we got that one. And then sentiment strips, pre-printed sentiment strips. I've used these in a million videos. So these are the Bestie and reverse Bestie sentiment strips. And same thing, like just tons of good sentiments. Besties forever. You're my bestie. You're my person. I'm so glad I know you. You're always there for me. Grateful for you. Sending ginormous hugs. I've got your back. Like, good sentiments. So many good sentiments. So there's those. And then there's a bit of bling and whatnot. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. So I'm just going to quickly wrap this one up. We've got some sequins, some mist sequins, which are very, very pretty and obviously go very, very nicely with the new ink colors. Love. These are they're just pretty. So there's those. There are the Rainbow Splash. These are the droplet sticker assortment. These actually you got if you get the Simon Says card kits. That came out with the January card kit. Yeah, because it's January, so it's the January card kit. I got a pack of these, and I use them in a couple different videos. So they're self-adhesive. You just peel them off, stick. So there's those now available. There are these foil transfer cards. These are acetate hearts. These are, and mine is sealed. I don't know why it's sealed. Weird. So these are printed onto acetate with toner. So you can run these through like your Mink machine or a laminator with toner reactive foil, so like deco foil, etc. And then you can foil these. And then I was like, foil it and then sew it. Because you guys know I've been like using my sewing machine more on cards. And I was like, if you don't want to sew on your cards or that's not your thing, you could also die cut like a frame and like turn these into full-on shakers, or you could just adhere them and then just cover the adhesive spots with little die cuts, etc. So yeah, there's ideas, but there's that one. There's the XOXOXO background. There's just hearts, and I really like this one too. Gotta move them out of the way. Aren't those fun? So yeah, you can foil them, and then yeah, make them into shakers. I don't know why I'm like, I want to sew them onto a card. We'll see. And then last but certainly not least is the Detail Sparkle embossing powder. This is like a silvery sparkle, and I just swiped this onto some white cardstock I just used clear embossing ink and then poured this on top of it, and it's pretty. I don't know. Oh, you can kind of see the sparkle. It's pretty. Like it's like clear embossing powder with some silver, and then there's silver glitter in here, like very fine glitter. It's just pretty, you know, and a bit subtle. You know, it's not solid like silver. So yeah, and as far as I'm aware, I think anyone that ordered the Simon Says stamps, was it Wonder? I think it's called Wonder. It was their advent calendar that came out, I think, in November. This was, I think, was one of the items in it. So now it's actually like part of the main line. So that was the release in a nutshell. Let me switch back to this. Seems like everything worked. And again, like I said, if you're watching this on YouTube, that means I actually had success after an entire week of horrendous tech issues. But if you're watching it on Facebook, I have links. It's either above or below the video. I don't know how it appears on Facebook half the time. Post a link to the release. If you're watching on YouTube, links are in the description box below the video. And then I will be back with my regular scheduled, edited, or scheduled, regular edited videos. Still planning on doing my live on Sunday over on YouTube. We'll just see how things go. And yeah, that's it. Seems like everything is working. Hopefully that means progress. I have other work I got to get going on. So I will see you guys very soon in the next video. Bye.